You may drive off the paved roadway to pass another vehicle. 1. If the shoulder is wide enough to accommodate your vehicle. 2. If the vehicle ahead of you is turning left. 3. Under no circumstances. The answer is 3, under no circumstances. When should you signal before turning? 1. 50 feet before turning. 2. 100 feet before turning. 3. 200 feet before turning. The answer is 2, 100 feet before turning. You should signal, at least 100 feet before you turn. Before every lane change. At least 5 seconds before you change lanes on a freeway. What does this road sign mean? 1. There is a flagger controlling traffic ahead. 2. Children crossing ahead. 3. School zone crossing ahead. The answer is 1, there is a flagger controlling traffic ahead. This sign is a warning that you are approaching 1. An intersection. 2. A crosswalk. 3. A railroad crossing. The answer is 3, a railroad crossing. Yellow and black circular sign or X-shaped sign. You are approaching a railroad crossing. Look, listen, slow down, and prepare to stop. Let any trains pass before you proceed. You should not start across an intersection if you know you will block the intersection when the light turns red. 1. Under any circumstances. 2. Unless you entered the intersection on a yellow light. 3. Unless you entered the intersection on a green light. The answer is 1, under any circumstances. You should not start across an intersection if you know you will block the intersection when the light turns red, under any circumstances. Even if the signal is green, you must not enter an intersection unless you can get completely across before the light turns red. If you block the intersection, you can be cited. Which sign on a truck means that the truck's load is potentially dangerous? 1. Octagonal. 2. Diamond-shaped. 3. Rectangular Y. The answer is 2, diamond-shaped. A diamond-shaped sign on a truck means that the truck's load may be dangerous, gas, explosives, etc. You must turn on your headlights. 1. Only when it is completely dark outside. 2. When it is too dark to see from 1,000 feet away. 3. When it is too dark to see from 500 feet away. The answer is 2, when it is too dark to see from 1,000 feet away. Use your headlights, when it is too dark to see from 1,000 feet away. Beginning 30 minutes after sunset. Until 30 minutes before sunrise. You are approaching a green traffic light, but traffic is blocking the intersection. What is the best thing to do? 1. Partially enter the intersection to establish your right-of-way. 2. Continue into the intersection and wait for traffic to clear. 3. Don't enter the intersection until you can get completely across. The answer is 3, don't enter the intersection until you can get completely across. You are approaching a railroad crossing with no warning devices and are unable to see 400 feet down the tracks in one direction. The speed limit is 1. 15 miles per hour. 2. 20 miles per hour. 3. 25 miles per hour. The answer is 1, 15 miles per hour. Near railroad or light rail tracks. The speed limit is 15 miles per hour within 100 feet of a railroad crossing and you cannot see the tracks for 400 feet in both directions. You may drive faster than 15 miles per hour if the crossing is controlled by gates, a warning signal, or a flagman. This red and white sign means 1. You have the right of way. 2. Let cross traffic pass before proceeding. 3. Cars on the right move first. The answer is 2. Let cross traffic pass before proceeding. What does this road sign mean? 1. Slow down if an emergency vehicle is approaching. 2. Always come to a full stop at the intersection. 3. Slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary. The answer is 3. Slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary. You should use your turn signals. 1. When changing lanes or merging into traffic. 2. When turning left or right. 3. Both of the above. The answer is 3, both of the above. Drivers are legally required to signal their intention to turn left or right continuously during the last 100 feet traveled before making the turn. You should signal at least 100 feet before you turn, before every lane change, at least 5 seconds before you change lanes on a freeway, before pulling next to the curb or away from the curb, even when you do not see other vehicles around you, and when you are almost through the intersection if you plan to turn shortly after crossing the intersection. What is the proper way to signal when changing lanes? 1. Signal and immediately change lanes. 2. Look over your shoulder, then signal, and then change lanes. 3. Change lanes and then signal. The answer is 2. Look over your shoulder, then signal, and then change lanes. California Vehicle Code requires all drivers to signal at least 100 feet prior to making a turn or changing lanes. The section states, any signal of intention to turn right or left shall be given continuously during the last 100 feet traveled by the vehicle before turning. When parking your vehicle parallel to the curb on a level street. 1. Your front wheels must be turned toward the street. 2. Your wheels must be within 18 inches of the curb. 3. One of your rear wheels must touch the curb. The answer is 2. Your wheels must be within 18 inches of the curb. You must park within 18 inches of the curb, and if there is no curb, you must be parked parallel to the side of the road. This is on your driving test. Both wheels must be parallel to the curb, and within 18 inches of the curb. This sign means 1. Pedestrian crossing ahead. 2. Pedestrians must not cross here. 3. Pedestrians walking along the road ahead. The answer is 1. Pedestrian crossing ahead. Although pedestrians have the right of way, they also must follow the rules of the road. When there is a pedestrian crossing a roadway with or without a crosswalk, you must use caution, reduce your speed, or stop to allow the pedestrian to safely finish crossing. When you are merging onto the freeway, you should be driving 1. At or near the same speed as the traffic on the freeway. 2. 5 to 10 miles per hour slower than the traffic on the freeway. 3. The posted speed limit for traffic on the freeway. The answer is 1. At or near the same speed as the traffic on the freeway. What type of sign is this? 1. Stop. 2. Slow-moving vehicle. 3. One-way. The answer is 3. One-way. One-way signs designate the direction in which traffic is traveling. Drivers must not travel in the opposite direction of the one-way sign due to the risk of a head-on collision. When driving in fog, you should use your 1. Fog lights only. 2. High beams. 3. Low beams. The answer is 3. Low beams. Make your vehicle visible to others both ahead of you and behind you by using your low beam headlights, since this means your tail lights will also be on. Use fog lights if you have them. Never use your high beam lights. You should turn on your hazard lights when 1. Driving in heavy rain or fog. 2. Your car has broken down on the side of the road. 3. You are double parked. The answer is 2. Your car has broken down on the side of the road. You want to pass a bicyclist riding on the right edge of your lane. You 1. Must honk your horn before passing the bicyclist. 2. Must not squeeze past the bicyclist. 3. May not pass the bicyclist for any reason. The answer is 2. Must not squeeze past the bicyclist. California's 3 feet for safety law requires a motorist to give any bicycle in the far right lane 3 feet when passing. Also, if the motor vehicle wants to turn right from the right-hand lane, they are to yield to any cyclist riding properly in the right lane when they prepare to turn right. When can you drive using only parking lights? 1. 30 minutes after sunset or 30 minutes before sunrise. 2. On foggy days. 3. Not under any circumstances. The answer is 3. Not under any circumstances. You are driving at night on a dimly lit street and using high beams. You should dim your lights when you are within 500 feet of 1. A vehicle approaching you from behind. 2. An oncoming vehicle. 3. A sharp curve or hill. The answer is 2. An oncoming vehicle. Dim your high beam headlights to low beams within 500 feet of a vehicle coming toward you or within 300 feet of a vehicle you are following. A white painted curb means 1. Loading zone for freight or passengers. 2. Stop only long enough to pick up or drop off passengers. 3. Loading zone for freight only. The answer is 2. Stop only long enough to pick up or drop off passengers. Painted colored curbs have special parking rules. White, stop only long enough to pick up or drop off passengers. Green, park for a limited time. The time limit may be posted on signs or painted on the curb. Yellow, load and unload passengers and freight. Red, no stopping, standing, or parking. Blue, Parking for a disabled person or someone driving a disabled person with a special placard or special license plate. When should you turn off your turn signal? 1. As soon as you have completed the turn or lane change. 2. As soon as you begin the turn or lane change. 3. Before you begin the turn or lane change. The answer is 1. As soon as you have completed the turn or lane change. Remember to turn off your signal when you no longer need it. What happens if you do not signal when required? 1. You may get a ticket. 2. You may cause an accident. 3. All of the above. The answer is 3, all of the above. The below sign means 1. Beware of heavy vehicles ahead. 2. Steep hill ahead. 3. Warning sign for drawbridge ahead. The answer is 2, steep hill ahead. This sign warns you of a dangerous hill. It may be very long or steep, or it may have sharp curves. Slow down before you start down the hill. Narrow bridge. This sign warns you that a bridge has a narrow roadway. This red and white regulatory sign means 1. No left turn can be made here. 2. A left turn can be made only after stopping. 3. All traffic must turn right at the next intersection. The answer is 1. No left turn can be made here. This road sign means 1. Be prepared to stop if the light is flashing. 2. There is a traffic signal ahead. 3. Controlled railroad ahead. The answer is 2. There is a traffic signal ahead. The traffic signals ahead sign warns drivers of a downstream set of traffic control signals which drivers are failing to notice in time to safely respond. When you need to use your windshield wipers due to fog, rain, or snow, you must 1. Turn on your low beam headlights. 2. Turn on your high beam headlights. 3. Turn on your emergency flashers. The answer is 1. Turn on your low beam headlights. What is the best advice for driving when heavy fog or dust occurs? 1. Try not to drive until the conditions improve. 2. Do not drive too slowly because other drivers may hit you. 3. Alternate your low and high beams to improve. The answer is 1. Try not to drive until the conditions improve. It is best to avoid driving in heavy fog or smoke. Consider postponing your trip until the fog clears. If you must drive in heavy fog or smoke, drive slowly, use your low beam headlights. High beam headlights will reflect back and cause glare, and never drive using only your parking or fog lights. What does the below red and white sign indicate? 1. The road ahead is closed to traffic in all directions. 2. B. Yield the right of way. 3. The road is closed to traffic in your direction. The answer is 3. The road is closed to traffic in your direction. How should bicyclists signal a turn? 1. Using their vehicle's signal lights. 2. Using hand and arm positions. 3. Using their horn. The answer is 2. Using hand and arm positions. A school bus ahead of you in your lane is stopped with red lights flashing. You should 1. Stop as long as the red lights are flashing. 2. Stop, then proceed when you think all of the children have exited the bus. 3. Slow to 25 miles per hour and pass cautiously. The answer is 1. Stop as long as the red lights are flashing. California's basic speed law says 1. You should never drive faster than posted speed limits. 2. You should never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. 3. The maximum speed limit in California is 70 miles per hour on certain freeways. The answer is 2. You should never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. This warning sign means 1. Road with sharp turns ahead. 2. Road is slippery when wet. 3. Winding road ahead. The answer is 2. Road is slippery when wet. Do you need to signal when you pull away from the curb? 1. Yes, you need to signal when you pull away from the curb. 2. No, you only need to signal when you approach the curb. 3. Only if there are other vehicles around you. The answer is 1. Yes, you need to signal when you pull away from the curb. You must use your turn signal when pulling next to and away from a curb. When should you turn on your headlights on mountain roads and tunnels? 1. Only on cloudy days. 2. Only at night. 3. Always, regardless of weather conditions. The answer is 3, always, regardless of weather conditions. This 5-sided sign indicates 1. You are approaching pedestrian crossing. 2. You are near a school. 3. The road ahead is a walking trail. The answer is 2, you are near a school. You are near a school sign means drive slowly and stop for children in the crosswalk. The below sign indicates 1. Merging traffic entering from left. 2. Warning left lane ends ahead. 3. Warning one-way road ahead. The answer is 1, merging traffic entering from left. The merge sign is a regulatory sign. Drivers who encounter a merge sign are warned that 2 separate roadways will converge into 1 lane ahead. This warning sign means 1. Winding road ahead, begins with a curve to the left. 2. Passing allowed from left and right. 3. Winding road ahead, begins with a curve to the right. The answer is 3, winding road ahead, begins with a curve to the right. You just sold your vehicle. You must notify the DMV, within how many days? 1. 5 days. 2. 10 days. 3. 15 days. The answer is 1, 5 days. When you sell a vehicle, you must notify DMV within 5 days by completing a notice of transfer and release of liability at dmv.ca.gov/NRL. There is no crosswalk and you see a pedestrian crossing your lane ahead. You should 1. Make eye contact with and then pass the pedestrian. 2. Slow down as you pass the pedestrian. 3. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing the street. The answer is 3, stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing the street. This exit speed advisory sign means 1. Slow down, maximum advised speed is 25 miles per hour in ideal conditions. 2. Slow down, maximum advised speed is 25 miles per hour in all conditions. 3. Minimum advised speed limit is 25 miles per hour in all conditions. The answer is 1, slow down, maximum advised speed is 25 miles per hour in ideal conditions. The exit or ramp signs are intended for advising drivers of the maximum recommended speed on a ramp. A police officer is signaling you to continue driving through a red traffic light. What should you do? 1. Stop first. Then do what the officer tells you. 2. Wait for the green light. 3. Do as the officer tells you. The answer is 3, do as the officer tells you. Which of these statements about drugs and driving is true? 1. Any prescription drug is safe to use if you don't feel drowsy. 2. Even over-the-counter drugs can impair your driving. 3. Only illegal drugs can impair your driving. The answer is 2, even over-the-counter drugs can impair your driving. You may drive off the paved roadway to pass another vehicle. 1. If the shoulder is wide enough to accommodate your vehicle. 2. If the vehicle ahead of you is turning left. 3. Under no circumstances. The answer is 3, under no circumstances. When approaching a railroad crossing with no warning device, the speed limit is 1. 15 miles per hour. 2. 20 miles per hour. 3. 25 miles per hour. The answer is 1, 15 miles per hour. The speed limit is 15 miles per hour within 100 feet of a railroad crossing and you cannot see the tracks for 400 feet in both directions. You may drive faster than 15 miles per hour if the crossing is controlled by gates, a warning signal, or a flagman. Parallel parking is when the 1. Front wheels are turned toward the street. 2. Vehicle is in line with other parked vehicles. 3. Rear wheels are touching the curb. The answer is 2. Vehicle is in line with other parked vehicles. Dim your high beam headlights to low beams within _ feet when a vehicle is coming towards you. 1. 200. 2. 300. 3. 500. The answer is 3, 500. A blue curb means 1. Parking for mail delivery only. 2. Parking for disabled persons with a special placard or license plate. 3. Parking for disabled persons. The answer is 2. Parking for disabled persons with a special placard or license plate. There is a school bus ahead of you in your lane with flashing yellow lights. You should 1. Stop, then proceed when you think all the children have exited the bus. 2. Slow to 25 miles per hour and pass cautiously. 3. Slow down and prepare to stop. The answer is 3. Slow down and prepare to stop. You just sold your vehicle. You must notify within 5 days. 1. CHP. 2. DMV. 3. Your insurance provider. The answer is 2, DMV. Looking down the road to where your vehicle will be in about 10 seconds helps you to 1. Enjoy the scenery. 2. Avoid last-minute moves. 3. See hazards inside your car. The answer is 2. Avoid last-minute moves. Which of the following statements about blind spots is true? 1. They are eliminated if you have one outside mirror on each side of the vehicle. 2. Large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. 3. Blind spots can be checked by looking in your rearview mirrors. The answer is 2. Large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. Which of these is considered a common cause of collision? 1. Unsafe speed. 2. Not following stop signs, signals, and signs. 3. All the above. The answer is 3. All the above. A person convicted of reckless driving or engaging in a speed contest that causes injury to another person is subject to 1. Imprisonment and/or fine. 2. Community service. 3. All the above. The answer is 1. Imprisonment and/or fine. You may legally block an intersection. 1. When you enter the intersection on the green light. 2. During rush hour traffic. 3. Under no circumstances. The answer is 3. Under no circumstances. When you park on a hill, your vehicle could roll due to an equipment failure. Remember to 1. Leave the vehicle in neutral. 2. Set the parking brake. 3. Set the parking brake and leave the vehicle in park. The answer is 3. Set the parking brake and leave the vehicle in park. With a Class C driver's license, a person may drive a 1. Light rail train. 2. Car, van, or pickup truck. 3. Semi-truck. The answer is 2. Car, van, or pickup truck. To turn left from a one-way street onto a one-way street, you should start your turn from 1. Any lane. 2. The lane closest to the left curb. 3. The lane in the center of the road. The answer is 2. The lane closest to the left curb. If you are involved in a traffic collision with property damage of $1,000 or more, you are required to complete and submit a written report, SR1, 2. 1. CHP. 2. DMV. 3. EDD. The answer is 2. DMV. Roadways are least slippery. 1. On bridges in freezing temperatures. 2. After it has been raining for a while. 3. During the first rain after a dry spell. The answer is 2. After it has been raining for a while. How long before changing lanes on a freeway should you signal? 1. 2 seconds. 2. 4 seconds. 3. 5 seconds. The answer is 3. 5 seconds. You must use your seatbelt. 1. Unless you are riding in a vehicle built before 1978. 2. Unless you are riding in a limousine. 3. If the vehicle is equipped with seatbelts. The answer is 3. If the vehicle is equipped with seatbelts. When is it required to signal before changing lanes? 1. At all times. 2. Only when there are other vehicles nearby. 3. Only when changing lanes on a freeway. The answer is 1. At all times. To avoid last-minute moves, you should be looking down the road to where your vehicle will be in about 1. 5 to 10 seconds. 2. 10 to 15 seconds. 3. 15 to 20 seconds. The answer is 2. 10 to 15 seconds. What does the below sign mean? 1. Divided highway ends. 2. Keep to the right of obstruction. 3. Left lane ends. The answer is 2. Keep to the right of obstruction. The keep right sign is a regulatory sign. Keep right signs are used in locations where the driver must pass only on the right of a roadway feature or obstruction. The sign will be posted ahead of the obstacle, in order to warn the driver of a traffic island, obstruction or median ahead. This sign means 1. Intersection warning ahead, roadway ends, must turn right or left. 2. Side road intersection ahead. 3. Y intersection ahead. The answer is 1. Intersection warning ahead, roadway ends, must turn right or left. What does the below hand signal indicate? 1. Left turn. 2. Right turn. 3. Stop. The answer is 1. Left turn. California law requires drivers to use hand signals whenever necessary. These should be given from the left side of the vehicle and include the following. To signal a left turn, extend your left arm straight out at a 90-degree angle to your body with your palm facing down. What does the below hand signal indicate? 1. Left turn. 2. Right turn. 3. Stop. The answer is 2. Right turn. California law requires drivers to use hand signals whenever necessary. These should be given from the left side of the vehicle and include the following. Right turn, stick your left arm out of the window and then bend it upward from the elbow at a 90-degree angle, with your palm facing forward. What does the below hand signal indicate? 1. Left turn. 2. Right turn. 3. Stop. The answer is 3. Stop. California law requires drivers to use hand signals whenever necessary. These should be given from the left side of the vehicle and include the following. Slow down or stop hand signal. To indicate that you are stopping or slowing down, extend your left arm out of the window and angle it downwards, bending at the elbow with your palm facing behind you. You are about to make a left turn. You must signal continuously for how many feet before making the turn? 1. 50 feet. 2. 75 feet. 3. 100 feet. The answer is 3. 100 feet. You may use your horn on narrow mountain roads. 1. To alert oncoming traffic where you cannot see at least 200 feet ahead. 2. To let pedestrians know you are there. 3. To signal to other drivers that you are in a hurry to reach another city. The answer is 1. To alert oncoming traffic where you cannot see at least 200 feet ahead. When you see this sign at an intersection, you must 1. Slow down and yield to oncoming traffic. 2. Come to a complete stop, proceed only when safe to do so. 3. Stop only if you see pedestrians crossing. The answer is 2. Come to a complete stop, proceed only when safe to do so. What does the below sign indicate? 1. Warning divided highway ends ahead. 2. Two-way traffic advance warning. 3. Winding road advance notice. The answer is 1. Warning divided highway ends ahead. The divided road end sign provides advance warning of the joining of two one-direction roadways separated by a median into a single two-direction roadway. Which of the following statements about blind spots is true? 1. They are eliminated if you have one outside mirror on each side of the vehicle. 2. Large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. 3. Blind spots can be checked by looking in your rearview mirrors. The answer is 2. Large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. Is it legal to use your horn in residential areas? 1. Yes, as long as you use it during the day. 2. It is only legal if you live in the residential area. 3. No, it is not legal to use the horn in residential areas unless it is an emergency. The answer is 3. No, it is not legal to use the horn in residential areas unless it is an emergency. You have been involved in a minor traffic collision with a parked vehicle and you can't find the owner. You must 1. Leave a note on the vehicle. 2. Report the accident without delay to the city police or, in unincorporated areas, to the CHP. 3. Both of the above. The answer is 3. Both of the above. If you can't find the owner, leave a note with your name and address of the owner of the vehicle you are driving, in the vehicle or securely attached to it. Immediately report the collision to the police or, in unincorporated areas, to CHP. Unless otherwise posted, the speed limit in a residential area is _ 1. 20 miles per hour. 2. 25 miles per hour. 3. 30 miles per hour. The answer is 2. 25 miles per hour. Unless otherwise posted, the maximum speed limit is 55 miles per hour on two-lane undivided highways and for vehicles towing trailers. 25 miles per hour in residence and business districts, school zones and playground areas when children are present, and at senior citizen facilities. These speed limits may be posted or unposted. This below sign means 1. Traffic is permitted to pass on either side of an island or obstruction. 2. Right lane stays to the right, left lane stays to the left. 3. Keep to the left, merging traffic ahead. The answer is 1. Traffic is permitted to pass on either side of an island or obstruction. The double arrow sign may be used to advise road users that traffic is permitted to pass on either side of an island, obstruction, or gore in the roadway. Traffic separated by this sign may either rejoin or change directions. This sign at an intersection means 1. No right turn permitted at this intersection. 2. All traffic must turn left at the next intersection. 3. No right turn on red light. The answer is 1. No right turn permitted at this intersection. What does this road sign means? 1. Wildlife reserve ahead. 2. Deer crossing ahead. 3. Zoo nearby. The answer is 2. Deer crossing ahead. Deer crossing signs are warning signs. They are posted in areas that are known to have deers crossing the road. When approaching a deer crossing sign, the driver should be alert and prepared to stop for any wildlife that may decide to cross the road ahead of them. What does this road sign means? 1. Passing is allowed on right lane. 2. Right lane ends, merge left. 3. Road narrows ahead. The answer is 2. Right lane ends, merge left. The lane ends merge left sign or the lane ends sign should be used to warn of the reduction in the number of traffic lanes in the direction of travel on a multi-lane highway. You may not park your vehicle. 1. On the side of the freeway in an emergency. 2. Next to a red painted curb. 3. Within 100 feet of an elementary school. The answer is 2. Next to a red painted curb. If you are involved in a traffic collision and no one is injured, you are required to complete and submit a written report, SR1, 2. 1. EDD. 2. DMV. 3. CHP. The answer is 2. DMV. Treat lines as a barrier, when 1. Two sets of solid, double white lines are spaced 2 feet apart. 2. Two sets of solid, double yellow lines are spaced 2 or more feet apart. 3. Two sets of broken yellow lines are spaced 1 foot apart. The answer is 2. Two sets of solid, double yellow lines are spaced 2 or more feet apart. You want to make a right turn at an upcoming intersection. You should slow down and 1. Move toward the right side of your lane. 2. Avoid driving in the bicycle lane. 3. Signal for 5 feet before turning. The answer is 1. Move toward the right side of your lane. You are driving on a freeway and the posted speed limit is 65 miles per hour. The traffic is traveling at 70 miles per hour. You may legally drive 1. 70 miles per hour or faster to keep up with the speed of traffic. 2. Between 65 miles per hour and 70 miles per hour. 3. No faster than 65 miles per hour. The answer is 3. No faster than 65 miles per hour. It is illegal to park your vehicle 1. In an unmarked crosswalk. 2. Within 3 feet of a private driveway. 3. In a bicycle lane. The answer is 1. In an unmarked crosswalk. The safest precaution you can take regarding the use of cell phones and driving is 1. Only use your cell phone in hands-free mode when necessary. 2. Keep your phone within easy reach so you will not need to take your eyes off the road. 3. Review the number before answering a call. The answer is 1. Only use your cell phone in hands-free mode when necessary. When is it safe to enter an intersection on a solid green light? 1. When you can go around the traffic already in the intersection. 2. When you have enough space to cross the intersection before the light turns red. 3. When you cannot completely cross the intersection. The answer is 2. When you have enough space to cross the intersection before the light turns red. You are getting ready to make a right turn. You should 1. Signal and turn immediately. 2. Stop before entering the right lane and let all other traffic go first. 3. Slow down or stop, look left right left, and make the turn when safe. The answer is 3. Slow down or stop, look left right left, and make the turn when safe. You must obey instructions from school safety patrols or crossing guards. 1. At all times. 2. Only during school hours. 3. Unless you do not see any children present. The answer is 1, at all times. This regulatory sign means 1. Passing is not permitted in this zone. 2. You may not park at locations where this sign is installed. 3. Pedestrian crossing is prohibited. The answer is 2. You may not park at locations where this sign is installed. You are on a 3-lane highway. This sign means 1. Center lane permits you to go straight, left or right. 2. All lanes permit left and right turns. 3. Left lane must turn left, center lane must go straight, right lane must turn right. The answer is 3. Left lane must turn left, center lane must go straight, right lane must turn right. The lane ends merge left sign or the lane ends sign should be used to warn of the reduction in the number of traffic lanes in the direction of travel on a multi-lane highway. When parking uphill on a 2-way street with no curb, your front wheels should be 1. Turn to the left, toward the street. 2. Turn to the right, away from the street. 3. Parallel with the pavement. The answer is 2. Turn to the right, away from the street. Parking on a hill. Downhill, turn the wheels toward the curb. Uphill, turn the wheels away from the curb. No curb, turn the wheels toward the should of the road. With a Class C driver's license a person may drive 1. Any 3-axle vehicle regardless of the weight. 2. A vehicle pulling 2 trailers. 3. A 3-axle vehicle if the gross vehicle weight is less than 6,000 pounds. The answer is 3. A 3-axle vehicle if the gross vehicle weight is less than 6,000 pounds. With a basic Class C license. A 2-axle vehicle with a GVWR of 26,000 pounds or less. A 3-axle vehicle weighing 6,000 pounds gross or less. A motorized scooter. Any house car 40 feet or less. This sign on a center lane means you may use this lane for 1. Turning left or right only. 2. Passing slow-moving vehicles only. 3. Turning left only. The answer is 3. Turning left only. Some center lanes may also have 2 arrows painted on the pavement. They mean the same thing as a center lane only sign. You can only use the lane to make a left turn. You see a flashing yellow traffic signal at an upcoming intersection. The flashing yellow light means 1. Stop before entering the intersection as long as you can do so safely. 2. Stop. Yield to all cross traffic before crossing the intersection. 3. Slow down and cross the intersection carefully. The answer is 3. Slow down and cross the intersection carefully. You are driving on the freeway. The vehicle in front of you is a large truck. You should drive 1. Closely behind the truck in bad weather because the driver can see farther ahead. 2. Farther behind the truck than you would a passenger vehicle to be out of the truck driver's blind spot. 3. No more than 1 car length behind the truck. The answer is 2. Farther behind the truck than you would a passenger vehicle to be out of the truck driver's blind spot. All the following practices are dangerous to do while driving. Which of these is also illegal? 1. Listening to music through headphones that cover both ears. 2. Adjusting your outside mirror. 3. Transporting an unrestrained animal inside your vehicle. The answer is 1. Listening to music through headphones that cover both ears. Should you always drive slower than other traffic? 1. No, you can block traffic when you drive too slowly. 2. Yes, it is a good defensive driving technique. 3. Yes, it is always safer than driving faster than other traffic. The answer is 1. No, you can block traffic when you drive too slowly. To turn left from a multi-lane one-way street onto a one-way street, you should start your turn from 1. Any lane, as long as it is safe. 2. The lane closest to the left curb. 3. The lane in the center of the road. The answer is 2. The lane closest to the left curb. You must notify the DMV within 5 days if you 1. Fail a smog test for your vehicle. 2. Sell or transfer your vehicle. 3. Get a new prescription for lenses or contacts. The answer is 2. Sell or transfer your vehicle. This sign at an intersection means 1. Before making a U-turn, you must come to a complete stop. 2. No U-turns are permitted at this intersection. 3. You must yield to all other oncoming traffic before turning. The answer is 2. No U-turns are permitted at this intersection. No U-turn signs are posted at intersections or along roads where the driver can't legally make a 180-degree turn. The sign is white with a black arrow that's crossed out in red. You see a signal person at a road construction site ahead. You should obey his or her instructions. 1. Unless they conflict with existing signs, signals, or laws. 2. Only if you see orange cones on the road ahead. 3. At all times. The answer is 3, at all times. If you have a green light, but traffic is blocking the intersection, you should 1. Enter the intersection and wait until traffic clears. 2. Merge into another lane, and try to go around the traffic. 3. Stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. The answer is 3, stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. This sign means 1. New lane will be added to the left in the same direction, merging not required. 2. Left lane ends and merges to the right. 3. Passing on the left permitted ahead. The answer is 1, new lane will be added to the left in the same direction, merging not required. It is a very windy day. You are driving and a dust storm blows across the freeway, reducing your visibility. You should drive slower and turn on your 1. Interior lights. 2. Parking lights. 3. Headlights. The answer is 3, headlights. This traffic sign tells you 1. The road you are traveling on intersects a highway ahead. 2. There is a three-way intersection up ahead on the road. 3. The main road curves to the left with a side road entering from the right. The answer is 2. There is a three-way intersection up ahead on the road. A three-way intersection is a junction between three road segments, arms, a T-junction when two arms form one road, or a Y-junction, the latter also known as a fork if approached from the stem of the Y. When you tailgate other drivers, drive close to their rear bumper. 1. You help reduce traffic congestion. 2. You can frustrate the other drivers and make them angry. 3. Your actions cannot result in a traffic citation. The answer is 2. You can frustrate the other drivers and make them angry. Do not begin crossing railroad tracks if 1. You do not have enough room to completely cross. 2. The railroad crossing is in a city that has frequent train traffic. 3. You transport 2 or more young children in a passenger vehicle. The answer is 1. You do not have enough room to completely cross. Which of these lanes may a driver enter within 200 feet of an intersection where they plan to turn right? 1. Bus lane. 2. HOV lane. 3. Bike lane. The answer is 3, bike lane. Which of these traffic signal lights directs a driver to slow down and cross the intersection carefully? 1. Flashing red. 2. Solid red. 3. Flashing yellow. The answer is 3, flashing yellow. What should a driver do at a crosswalk with flashing lights? 1. Make eye contact with the pedestrians and then pass them. 2. Always stop. 3. Look for pedestrians and be prepared to stop. The answer is 3. Look for pedestrians and be prepared to stop. When is it legal for a driver or a passenger in a vehicle to eat cannabis products? 1. When the cannabis product was prescribed by a doctor. 2. Never. 3. When stopped at a red light. The answer is 2. Never. What does the below sign indicate? 1. This road crosses a narrow bridge ahead. 2. Soft shoulder warning ahead. 3. Railway tracks ahead. The answer is 1. This road crosses a narrow bridge ahead. The narrow bridge sign indicates that the driver is approaching a bridge that is more narrow than the road they are currently on. Drivers should slow down while crossing narrow bridges. Avoid completely stopping your vehicle on a bridge. What does the below sign indicate? 1. Sharp right turn ahead. 2. A road joins from the right. 3. The road ahead turns sharply right then sharply left. The answer is 3. The road ahead turns sharply right then sharply left. If you are in the middle of an intersection when you hear the siren of an emergency vehicle, you should 1. Move to the right and stop at the intersection. 2. Continue through the intersection then move to the right and stop. 3. Continue through the intersection then move to the left and stop. The answer is 2. Continue through the intersection then move to the right and stop. If you drive faster than other vehicles on a road with one lane in each direction and continually pass the other cars, you will 1. Get you to your destination much faster and safer. 2. Increase your chances of an accident. 3. Help prevent traffic congestion. The answer is 2. Increase your chances of an accident. 2 sets of solid, double, yellow lines that are 2 or more feet apart. 1. May be crossed to enter or exit a private driveway. 2. May not be crossed for any reason. 3. Should be treated as a separate traffic lane. The answer is 2. May not be crossed for any reason. If there are solid double yellow lines dividing road, it means simply that you cannot pass a car in front of you by crossing these lines, and driving to the left of the lines. This warning sign indicates 1. You will encounter a railroad crossing when turning right at the intersection ahead. 2. Railroad crossing straight ahead. 3. You will encounter a railroad crossing when turning left at the intersection ahead. The answer is 1. You will encounter a railroad crossing when turning right at the intersection ahead. Which of these vehicles must always stop before crossing railroad tracks? 1. Any vehicle with 3 or more axles or weighing more than 4,000 pounds. 2. Trucks marked with hazardous materials placards. 3. Motorhomes or pickup trucks towing a boat trailer. The answer is 2. Trucks marked with hazardous materials placards. These vehicles must stop before they cross train tracks, which include buses, school buses, and vehicles marked with a hazardous materials placard. For which of the following traffic lights must you always stop your vehicle? 1. Solid red lights, flashing red lights, and blacked out traffic signals. 2. Solid red lights, red arrows, and flashing yellow lights. 3. Solid red lights, flashing red lights, and yellow lights. The answer is 1. Solid red lights, flashing red lights, and blacked out traffic signals. You want to back out of an angle parking space. You should always back slowly and 1. Look over your right shoulder. 2. Look at your rearview mirror. 3. Have someone outside of the vehicle direct you. The answer is 1. Look over your right shoulder. You drive defensively when you 1. Always put one car length between you and the car ahead. 2. Look only at the car in front of you while driving. 3. Keep your eyes moving to look for possible hazards. The answer is 3. Keep your eyes moving to look for possible hazards. You may cross a double yellow line to pass another vehicle, if the yellow line next to 1. The other side of the road is a broken line. 2. The other side of the road is a solid line. 3. Your side of the road is a broken line. The answer is 3. Your side of the road is a broken line. A large truck is ahead of you and is turning right onto a street with 2 lanes in each direction. The truck 1. May complete its turn in either of the 2 lanes. 2. May have to swing wide to complete the right turn. 3. Must stay in the right lane at all times while turning. The answer is 2. May have to swing wide to complete the right turn. At intersections, crosswalks, and railroad crossings, you should always 1. Stop, listen, and proceed cautiously. 2. Look to the sides of your vehicle to see what is coming. 3. Slowly pass vehicles that seem to be stopped for no reason. The answer is 2. Look to the sides of your vehicle to see what is coming. It is illegal for a person 21 years of age or older to drive with a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, that is or higher. 1. 0.08%, 0.08%. 2. 0.05%, 0.05%. 3. 0.10%, 0.1%. The answer is 1. 0.08%, 0.08%. You must notify DMV within 5 days if you 1. Sell or transfer your vehicle. 2. Are cited for a traffic violation. 3. Paint your vehicle a different color. The answer is 1. Sell or transfer your vehicle. When you sell a vehicle, you must notify DMV within 5 days by completing a notice of transfer and release of liability at dmv.ca.gov/NRL. 3 of the most important times to check traffic behind you are before 1. Backing, making a sharp turn, or crossing an intersection. 2. Backing, changing lanes, or slowing down quickly. 3. Changing lanes, crossing intersections, or slowing down quickly. The answer is 2. Backing, changing lanes, or slowing down quickly. 3 of the most important times to check traffic behind you are before, backing, changing lanes, or slowing down quickly. This sign means 1. Drive to the right. 2. Right turn yield. 3. Slower traffic should move to the right. The answer is 1. Drive to the right. The keep right sign is a regulatory sign. Keep right signs are used in locations where the driver must pass only on the right of a roadway feature or obstruction. The sign will be posted ahead of the obstacle, in order to warn the driver of a traffic island, obstruction or median ahead. On a freeway, you should look farther ahead than you would on a city street. 1. In order to see potential hazards early. 2. Because it takes 1/4 mile to stop your vehicle completely. 3. Because it helps you keep up with traffic. The answer is 1. In order to see potential hazards early. You are driving on a freeway posted for 65 miles per hour. Traffic is heavy and moving at 35 miles per hour. The best speed for your vehicle is most likely 1. 25 miles per hour. 2. 35 miles per hour. 3. 30 miles per hour. The answer is 2. 35 miles per hour. You are approaching a green traffic light, but traffic is blocking intersection. What is the best thing to do? 1. Partially enter the intersection to establish your right-of-way. 2. Don't enter the intersection until you can get completely across. 3. Continue into the intersection and wait for traffic to clear. The answer is 2. Don't enter the intersection until you can get completely across. Slowing down just to look at accidents, road construction, or broken down vehicles on the side of the road. 1. Causes traffic congestion. 2. Prevents rear-end accidents. 3. Improves traffic flow by preventing accidents. The answer is 1. Causes traffic congestion. After passing a car, it is safe to return to your driving lane when 1. The driver you just passed signals you to return to your lane. 2. You signal for 3 seconds your intention to return to your lane. 3. You see the headlights of the passed car in your rearview mirror. The answer is 3. You see the headlights of the passed car in your rearview mirror. When should you yield your legal right-of-way? 1. Often, even at controlled intersections. 2. When it helps prevent accidents. 3. Never, it confuses other drivers. The answer is 2. When it helps prevent accidents. You must look for bicycle riders in the same lanes used by motor vehicles because they 1. Must ride facing oncoming traffic. 2. Illegally share lanes with motor vehicles. 3. Are entitled to share the road with you. The answer is 3. Are entitled to share the road with you. A red arrow pointing to the right on a traffic light means you may 1. Turn in that direction after slowing and checking traffic. 2. Not turn in that direction until the light turns green. 3. Turn in that direction after you come to a complete stop. The answer is 2. Not turn in that direction until the light turns green. Yellow lines separate. 1. Traffic lanes on one-way streets. 2. Traffic moving in opposite directions on a two-way road. 3. All carpool lanes from regular traffic lanes. The answer is 2. Traffic moving in opposite directions on a two-way road. Yellow lines separate traffic traveling in opposite directions. White lines separate traffic traveling in the same direction. A pedestrian who is blind or visually impaired uses traffic sounds before deciding to cross the street. If you see a pedestrian with a guide dog or white cane waiting to cross at a corner, you should 1. Stop at the crosswalk and honk your horn. 2. Drive into the crosswalk so the person can hear your engine. 3. Pull up to the crosswalk so the person can hear your engine. The answer is 3. Pull up to the crosswalk so the person can hear your engine. It is illegal to leave children age 6 or younger unattended in a car on a hot day. 1. Even if they are secured in a child passenger restraint system. 2. If they are supervised by a person 12 years of age or older. 3. Only if the key is in the ignition. The answer is 1. Even if they are secured in a child passenger restraint system. This sign means don't pass. 1. Until after you pass the sign. 2. Unless it seems safe to do so. 3. Other vehicles for any reason. The answer is 3. Other vehicles for any reason. This sign means there is an unseen hazard ahead such as hills, curves, intersections, hidden driveways and other areas where a vehicle is entering the roadway. If a do not pass sign is posted, Passing another car is illegal. A car suddenly cuts in front of you, creating a hazard. Which of these actions should you take first? 1. Honk and step on the brake firmly. 2. Take your foot off the gas. 3. Swerve into the lane next to you. The answer is 2. Take your foot off the gas. On freezing, wet days, which of the following roadways is most likely to hide spots of ice? 1. Roadways near the tops of hills. 2. Roadways on bridges and overpasses. 3. Roadways paved with asphalt. The answer is 2. Roadways on bridges and overpasses. You exit a freeway on a ramp that curves downhill. You should 1. Slow to a safe speed before the curve. 2. Slow to the posted speed limit for the freeway. 3. Wait until you have entered the curve to begin braking. The answer is 1. Slow to a safe speed before the curve. A pedestrian starts to cross the street after the don't walk signal begins to flash. The pedestrian is in the middle of the street when your signal light changes to green. You should 1. Proceed if you have the right of way. 2. Proceed if the pedestrian is not in your lane. 3. Wait until the pedestrian crosses the street before proceeding. The answer is 3. Wait until the pedestrian crosses the street before proceeding. An orange and red sign of this shape always means 1. The vehicle has the right of way. 2. Slow-moving vehicle. 3. Shoulder work ahead. The answer is 2. Slow-moving vehicle. Watch for vehicles marked with a slow-moving vehicle sign, orange triangle with a red border. Be especially cautious during planting and harvesting seasons when farm equipment may be on the highway. Do not drive in blind spots, and keep far enough back for the driver to see you. You may make a left turn on a red light from a 1. One-way street onto a two-way street. 2. One-way street onto a one-way street. 3. Two-way street onto a one-way street. The answer is 2. One-way street onto a one-way street. Left turn against a red light. You may turn left against a red light when you are turning from a one-way street onto a one-way street. Make sure there is no sign prohibiting the turn. Yield to other vehicles, pedestrians, or bicyclists who have a green light. Look both ways and turn when it is safe. When a school bus with its red lights flashing is stopped ahead on your side of the road, you must 1. Stop until all the children have left the bus. 2. Stop until the lights stop flashing. 3. Change lanes, drive slowly, and pass cautiously. The answer is 2. Stop until the lights stop flashing. A curb painted blue means parking is 1. Allowed for no longer than 15 minutes. 2. For picking up or dropping off passengers. 3. For disabled persons with a special placard or plate. The answer is 3. For disabled persons with a special placard or plate. You are driving and there are oncoming cars on your left and a row of parked cars on your right. You should steer 1. Closer to the oncoming cars than the parked cars. 2. Closer to the parked cars than the oncoming cars. 3. A middle course between the oncoming and parked cars. The answer is 3. A middle course between the oncoming and parked cars. To help avoid skidding on slippery surfaces you should 1. Shift to a lower gear after starting down a steep hill. 2. Speed up to enter curves and slow down to exit them. 3. Slow down before entering curves and intersections. The answer is 3. Slow down before entering curves and intersections. You must notify law enforcement and make a written report, SR1, to DMV when 1. You intend to file a certificate of non-operation for your vehicle. 2. Your vehicle is towed for parking illegally. 3. You have an accident and there is an injury or death. The answer is 3. You have an accident and there is an injury or death. Drivers of large trucks often travel with a lot of space in front of their vehicle. This extra space is needed for 1. Other drivers to use when merging onto an off-ramp. 2. The truck driver to use for stopping the vehicle. 3. Other drivers to use when they want to slow down. The answer is 2. The truck driver to use for stopping the vehicle. A safety zone is a specially marked area for passengers to get on or off buses or trolleys. You may not drive through a safety zone. 1. Only when a bus or trolley is present. 2. Only when a bus or trolley is unloading passengers. 3. At any time or for any reason. The answer is 3. At any time or for any reason. Which of these statements is true about drinking alcohol and driving? 1. If you can walk a straight line after drinking, it is safe to drive. 2. If you are under the legal blood alcohol concentration limit, your driving isn't impaired. 3. Alcohol affects judgment and self-control, which are needed for driving safely. The answer is 3. Alcohol affects judgment and self-control, which are needed for driving safely. Which of the following is true about driving speed? 1. California has no minimum speed law. 2. The faster the speed, the less control you have of your vehicle. 3. It is legal to exceed the posted speed limit to pass other vehicles. The answer is 2. The faster the speed, the less control you have of your vehicle. You should signal continuously while turning because it 1. Is illegal to turn off your signal before completing a turn. 2. Lets other drivers know what your intentions are. 3. Is always unsafe to turn off a signal before completing a turn. The answer is 2. Lets other drivers know what your intentions are. You must yield the right-of-way to an emergency vehicle by 1. Driving as near to the right edge of the road as possible and stopping. 2. Moving into the right lane and driving slowly until it has passed. 3. Stopping immediately, even if you are in an intersection. The answer is 1. Driving as near to the right edge of the road as possible and stopping. You can drive off the road to pass another vehicle. 1. If the vehicle ahead is turning left. 2. If there are 2 or more lanes traveling in your direction. 3. Under no circumstances. The answer is 3. Under no circumstances. When parking on a hill on a two-way street with no curb, you should 1. Turn your front wheels to the left, away from the side of the road. 2. Park at a slight angle, rear wheels closer to the road's edge. 3. Turn your front wheels to the right, toward the side of the road. The answer is 3. Turn your front wheels to the right, toward the side of the road. Flash your brake lights or turn on your emergency flashers if you 1. Need to warn other drivers of an accident ahead. 2. Are temporarily parked in a traffic lane to make a delivery. 3. Are backing out of a parking space. The answer is 1. Need to warn other drivers of an accident ahead. Backing your vehicle is 1. Always dangerous to do. 2. Dangerous if you have a helper. 3. Only dangerous in large vehicles. The answer is 1. Always dangerous to do. Backing up is always dangerous because it is hard to see behind your vehicle. Use extra caution when backing up. Should you always drive slower than other traffic? 1. No, you can block traffic when you drive too slowly. 2. Yes, it is a good defensive driving technique. 3. Yes, it is always safer than driving faster. The answer is 1. No, you can block traffic when you drive too slowly. When parking next to a curb, you should use your turn signals. 1. Only when pulling away from the curb. 2. When pulling next to, but not away from, the curb. 3. When pulling next to or away from the curb. The answer is 3. When pulling next to or away from the curb. Which of the following is true about double parking? 1. It is illegal under all circumstances. 2. It is illegal only if you leave your car. 3. It is legal if you are making a delivery. The answer is 1. It is illegal under all circumstances. A freeway on-ramp is marked with this sign. Which of the following vehicles may use this lane? 1. Children. 2. A carpool van containing only the driver. 3. A sport utility vehicle containing an adult, child, and family pet. The answer is 1. A convertible with an adult and 2 children. You must yield to a pedestrian using a white cane or guide dog. 1. Only when a guide dog is leading the person across a street. 2. At all times. 3. Only if a crossing guard is present. The answer is 2. At all times. You reach an intersection with stop signs on all 4 corners at the same time as the driver on your left. Who has the right of way? 1. The driver on your left has the right of way. 2. You have the right of way. 3. Whoever is signaling to make a turn has the right of way. The answer is 2. You have the right of way. At a 4-way stop with signs at all corners. When there are stop signs for all directions, the first to come to a stop has the right of way. If everyone arrives at the same time, the vehicle on the right has the right of way. A solid yellow line next to a broken yellow line means that vehicles 1. In both directions may pass. 2. Next to the broken line may pass. 3. Next to the solid line may pass. The answer is 2, next to the broken line may pass. You must stop at the intersection ahead. Just before the intersection you have to cross railroad tracks. You should stop before you cross the railroad tracks when 1. You don't have room to completely cross the tracks. 2. The crossing is located in a city or town with frequent train traffic. 3. You transport 2 or more children in a passenger vehicle. The answer is 1, you don't have room to completely cross the tracks. When driving on a multi-lane street with two-way traffic. 1. Drive alongside the other vehicles so the drivers can see you. 2. You should drive ahead of or behind the other vehicles. 3. It is safest to drive in the lane next to the center line. The answer is 2. You should drive ahead of or behind the other vehicles. Drivers are required to obey instructions from 1. Security guards patrolling parking lots. 2. Other drivers whose vehicles are broken down on the roadway. 3. Flaggers, signal persons, at construction sites. The answer is 3. Flaggers, signal persons, at construction sites. You are driving on a city street and see an emergency vehicle with flashing lights behind you. What should you do? 1. Drive to the right edge of the road and slow down. 2. Drive to the right edge of the road and stop. 3. Stay in your lane, slow down, and let it pass. The answer is 2. Drive to the right edge of the road and stop. Give the right-of-way to any law enforcement vehicle, fire engine, ambulance, or other emergency vehicle using a siren and red lights. Failure to pull over may result in a ticket. Drive to the right edge of the road and stop until the emergency vehicles have passed. You are involved in a minor accident at an intersection. There are no injuries and very little vehicle damage. You should 1. Leave your vehicle in the traffic lane until law enforcement arrives. 2. Move your vehicle out of the traffic lane, if possible. 3. Not move your vehicle for any reason. The answer is 2. Move your vehicle out of the traffic lane, if possible. Which of these statements is true about slippery road surfaces? 1. Driving on wet leaves on the road will give you extra traction. 2. On cold days, shade from buildings or trees can hide spots of ice. 3. The pavement is less slippery when it first starts to rain on a hot day than it is afterwards. The answer is 2. On cold days, shade from buildings or trees can hide spots of ice. You may drive in a bike lane. 1. If you drive slower than 15 miles per hour. 2. No more than 200 feet before making a right turn. 3. Whenever bicyclists are not present. The answer is 2. No more than 200 feet before making a right turn. Which of the following is true about roadways on bridges and overpasses in cold, wet weather? 1. They tend to freeze before the rest of the road does. 2. They do not freeze because they are made of concrete. 3. They tend to freeze after the rest of the road does. The answer is 1. They tend to freeze before the rest of the road does. This sign means 1. The road ahead has many curves. 2. There is a sharp curve in the road ahead. 3. The road ahead may be slippery. The answer is 3. The road ahead may be slippery. To see cars in your blind spots, you should check 1. The inside rearview mirror. 2. The outside rearview mirror. 3. Over your shoulders. The answer is 3. Over your shoulders. Blocking an intersection during rush hour traffic is not permitted. 1. Unless you enter the intersection on a green light. 2. Under any circumstances, even if your light is green. 3. Unless you have the right-of-way or a green light. The answer is 2. Under any circumstances, even if your light is green. You are on the freeway and traffic is merging into your lane. You should 1. Make room for the merging traffic, if possible. 2. Assert your right-of-way by driving faster. 3. Always slow down and maintain your position. The answer is 1. Make room for the merging traffic, if possible. Driving under the influence of any medication which impairs your driving is permitted. 1. Under no circumstances. 2. If you don't feel drowsy. 3. If it is prescribed by a physician. The answer is 1. Under no circumstances. When you don't see any other vehicles around you while driving. 1. You may legally exceed the posted speed limit. 2. You must still signal for turns and lane changes. 3. You are not required to signal for turns and lane changes. The answer is 2. You must still signal for turns and lane changes. A flashing red traffic light at an intersection means 1. Slow down before entering. 2. Stop before entering. 3. Stop and wait for the green light. The answer is 2. Stop before entering. If you are riding in a vehicle equipped with a lap belt and also a separate shoulder belt, you are 1. Only required to use the lap belt. 2. Required to use both the lap and shoulder belts. 3. Only required to use the shoulder belt. The answer is 2. Required to use both the lap and shoulder belts. While all of the following are dangerous to do while driving, which is also illegal. 1. Listening to music through a set of dual headphones. 2. Adjusting your outside mirrors. 3. Reading a road map. The answer is 1. Listening to music through a set of dual headphones. This sign means 1. Controlled railroad crossing ahead. 2. Be prepared to stop if the light is flashing. 3. There is a traffic signal ahead. The answer is 3. There is a traffic signal ahead. The traffic signals ahead sign warns drivers of a downstream set of traffic control signals which drivers are failing to notice in time to safely respond. A flashing yellow traffic signal at an intersection means 1. You should treat the signal like a stop sign. 2. Stop. Yield to all cross traffic before crossing the intersection. 3. Slow down and be alert at the upcoming intersection. The answer is 3. Slow down and be alert at the upcoming intersection. To turn left from a one-way street with multiple lanes onto a two-way street, start the turn in 1. The far left lane. 2. Any lane available. 3. The lane closest to the middle of the street. The answer is 1. The far left lane. California's basic speed law says you must 1. Keep your speed close to that of other traffic. 2. Never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. 3. Always drive at the posted speed limit. The answer is 2. Never drive faster than is safe for current conditions. In California, you may never drive faster than is safe for the current road conditions. This is known as the basic speed law. Make sure you manage your speed and slow down when conditions call for it. There are also situations with specific speed limit laws and conditions where you should reduce your speed. Unless otherwise posted, the ideal maximum speed limit on most California highways is 65 miles per hour. It is 55 miles per hour on a two-lane undivided highway and for vehicles towing trailers. What is the benefit of a space cushion around your vehicle? 1. Other drivers can cut in front of you, improving traffic flow. 2. If another driver makes a mistake, you have time to react. 3. It inflates to protect you from injury in case of an accident. The answer is 2. If another driver makes a mistake, you have time to react. You want to park uphill on a two-way road and there is no curb. Which way do you turn your front wheels? 1. So they face straight ahead. 2. Right towards the side of the road. 3. Left towards the center of the road. The answer is 2. Right towards the side of the road. If there is no crosswalk and you see a pedestrian crossing your lane, you should 1. Make sure the pedestrian can see you before proceeding. 2. Cautiously drive around the pedestrian. 3. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing. The answer is 3. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing. You are driving on the freeway behind a large truck. You should drive 1. Closer behind the truck than for a passenger car. 2. Farther behind the truck than for a passenger car. 3. To the right side of the truck and wait to pass. The answer is 2. Farther behind the truck than for a passenger car. What does this road sign means? 1. Road work ahead. 2. Flagger ahead. 3. Detour sign. The answer is 2. Flagger ahead. Flagger ahead signs warn drivers that workers with flaggers, are on the road ahead. What does this road sign means? 1. Road work ahead. 2. Detour sign. 3. Railroad crossing sign. The answer is 1. Road work ahead. Road work ahead signs warn drivers so they can adjust their speed, stay alert, and be prepared to take necessary precautions. This is because construction projects can create uneven road surfaces, detours, and blocked lanes, which can cause traffic congestion and delays. What does this road sign means? 1. Yield ahead sign. 2. Detour sign. 3. Railroad crossing sign. The answer is 1. Yield ahead sign. Slow down and be ready to stop to let any vehicle, bicyclist, or pedestrian pass before you proceed. What does this road sign means? 1. Added lane sign. 2. Lane end sign. 3. Railroad crossing sign. The answer is 1, added lane sign. It means that two roads converge, and the lane you're currently driving in doesn't end. No need to merge, yield or stop. What does this road sign means? 1. Added lane sign. 2. Lane end sign. 3. End divided highway. The answer is 3, end divided highway. Divided highway ends, traffic travels in both directions on the same road ahead. Keep to the right-hand road. Underpass ahead. What does this road sign means? 1. Added lane sign. 2. Lane end sign. 3. No parking anytime. The answer is 3, no parking anytime. This means you are prohibited even when the vehicle is occupied unless you are actively engaged in loading or unloading merchandise or passengers. Drivers are not allowed to wait for their passenger while in a no parking zone. What does this road sign means? 1. Added lane sign. 2. Lane ends from right. 3. No parking anytime. The answer is 2, lane ends from right. Lane end signs are often used to inform motorists of the lane elimination from the right or the left side of the roadway downstream of their travel direction. Please like, subscribe and share our channel for more videos on this topic.